Edyta, there is a misconception that you need 20% down when you purchase a primary home. 20% on 400,000, that's $80,000. And a lot of people don't have that kind of money. They feel they're not ready to buy. Could you tell me about different programs that you have available that help with down payment and also closing costs that really people don't need a lot of money, actually?
Yes, Olga, that's absolutely true. If you purchase property and you have a 20% down payment, that's a perfect scenario. You save money, you have funds to invest. But in many cases, unfortunately, future homeowners, they don't have sufficient funds. And yes, we do have programs that you can actually invest only about $1,000
Wow.
of your own funds.
Just $1,000.
Just $1,000.
To purchase a home, you only need $1,000.
That is correct.
That's amazing.
That is correct. Yes, we have many programs that you can put very little on down payment, either zero if you are military, or as little as 3 or 3.5%. That's the minimum required for primary residents. And then we have options, grants with amount of about 5% of the purchase price, where actually a third party comes to the table and will cover the funds for down payment and the closing costs.
So 5%, again, on 400,000, that's $20,000 that somebody can get to help them with the down payment or closing costs. Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
And how do you go about that? Like, what's the process to get $20,000 possibly?
Quite frankly, it's the same process as qualification for purchase of pretty much any other property, which means your income, your assets, your credit needs to be verified, and our company, Neighborhood Loans, are actually assisting with all the other process to obtain the financing, the either grant or down payment assistance, which we have either state-specific or nationwide programs.
I see. Is the process long?
Nope,
Does
absolutely
it take longer?
not.
Is there anything special about it, or just a normal pre-qualification?
No, we assist with the process. The homeowner usually doesn't have to be actually first-time home buyer.
Interesting.
Yeah, they can be returning home buyers, and they apply with Neighborhood Loans. We assist with the process. They go through education process as well, because they have to understand exactly what they're getting themselves into. And yeah, there are many programs.
So what is the educational process? Is it a school? Is it a class?
It's an online course.
How long is that?
No, maybe an hour.
That's it.
That's all.
Just
That's
1
all.
hour to learn about the process, and you can get free money.
Exactly.
What about credit score? Any minimum requirements for that?
Yes, minimum credit score is about 600.
Oh, so pretty low as well.
Yes.
You don't have to have a perfect credit score. You don't have to be the 740.
Absolutely not.
So 600 minimum.
Don't get me wrong, we absolutely love the clients with perfect score, a lot of money in the bank, but we are here to help everybody.
That's awesome. I think not a lot of people know about it, and this is so huge that people wait to purchase a home because they feel they're not ready financially, not able to, because they don't know about all the extra help they can get from lenders like you.
Of course, there's a process, and don't get me wrong, purchasing a property, it's a life-changing decision, and you have to be ready for that. That's why I always recommend for everybody who's even considering to start talking to somebody, see what you qualify for. That doesn't cost anything, but at least you can set the proper expectation, prepare yourself, and you never know. Sometimes people think we have to wait for 6 months to actually save money, and it turns out a week later they're going to start looking for properties.
And just purchase the first one.
Absolutely.
Or the second one, for that matter.
Or the second one.
So how many people did you help just recently with the down payment assistance? Do you have any stories to share?
Oh, quite frankly, I have to tell you, down payment assistance is a very, very popular program. Most of the cases, the funds come from government, so it is actually important to apply earlier in a year, because actually the funds are just simply disappear. So just recently, I had a client that called me that was thinking about purchasing a property actually later in November this year. And the first thing that he said is like, oh, I just want to do FHA. Well, why do you want to do FHA? Well, because my credit is upside down. Well, long story short, when we started talking, actually, after about 2 weeks working on his credit, he was able to purchase property with 3% down payment, which is the minimum for actually first-time home buyer, and actually was able to use down payment assistance that cover his down payment and a closing cost. and they are moving into the property next month. So, like I said, you just have to talk to the somebody that actually they know what they are doing.
Exactly. So you would say
And-
the best time to look into it would be the end of the year, just to get prepared, maybe December time, and then starting January, those funds become available to buyers. Is that how it works?
In many cases, yes, but other programs are available all the way through the year.
I see.
Right. So it's always a good time.
Always
right?
a good time to
It's
talk
always a
about
good
real
time.
estate and purchasing.
Exactly, exactly. When you're ready, you want to own something, just start the process.
So how much money did they get? Do you remember the actual amount?
They actually received the purchase price was, I believe, if I remember correctly, about 400,000 for 50. So they actually got 4%. Grant. The grant difference from down payment assistance is that actually the funds are just sitting there, and after a certain amount of time, just simply disappears. You don't have to pay it back.
I see. So you never have to pay back the money.
You never have to pay it back. Yes.
That's even better.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So options are unlimited. We just need clients. We want to talk to them.
We just need those questions.
Exactly.
To open up the conversation.
Absolutely, absolutely. So.